I'll meet you at the bottom, all right? I heard all sorts of noise. Alright, fold it up. You gotta fold it up. Fold it up. Nope. Okay, yep. Alright, come here. What's your assessment?
Wasn't that bad as I thought.
Wasn't as bad? Was it fun?
Yes.
Was it fast?
Mediocre.
Was it twisty?
Yeah, but you can't really feel it.
Was it dark?
Not really.
Okay. Would you do it again?
Yes.
Do you want to do it again?
Maybe.
All right.
Find out when he asks, or when he comes back.
Are we in New York City or on a cruise ship somewhere? Okay.
We're talking about what our favorite thing has been to eat on the ship. This is our last dinner on the last full day. So, Mark, what is your favorite thing you've eaten on the ship so far?
My favorite thing was when I had the steak and the lobster on the same plate, because Kadak hooked me up.
Yeah, he did.
And also the dessert right after that. which was also great.
And what was that dessert called?
I don't know.
Baked
Baked
Alaska.
and
And you had
like a volcano cake or
lava
something.
cake.
Lava cake.
Chocolate lava cake.
And for the starter, that was also my favorite thing.
Oh, the escargot.
Or escargot, which is actually
Which was actually
scallops.
garlicky butter scallops. Because they ran out of escargot or something.
Yeah, so there you go. Main dining room. Better than specialty restaurants.
Marky.
You heard it here first.
Don't buy the three-night package thing.
And you also really
Just go
like
to the main dining room.
you also really like the main dining room because why?
Today.
Because of Kadek. Who is Kadek?
Server.
He was our
waiter.
He was our waiter, and he was pretty awesome, right?
Yep.
Why did you like him so much?
He could tell the chef to do some stuff that was special.
Special, like personalize what you were
Yeah,
doing.
he hooked you up.
Yep.
Like putting the sauce on the side, or putting those two things together, the steak and the lobster.
Mm-hmm.
And they came and gave us more lobster.
And he came back and he was like, you need some more? And then me and Dad said yes, but then he still brought 3 because he said, I knew Mark would need some more too.
So Mark yesterday had 2 lobster tails and
Filet mignon.
no.
Wasn't it? Oh, tenderloin. Tenderloin.
Yes.
And then he had those,
Marky really liked, he did like a tongs, like this. Like, he picked it up like this.
it was like chopsticks, but with like this.
2 forks. Yeah, don't pick this up actually, because, yeah.
What was your favorite thing that you ate?
Oh gosh. I mean, the lobster last night was really good.
Mark, no, enough.
Oh, no, thank you. All right. I really, just for something different, for something I never had before, we had soft shell crab at Hooked and the seafood place, and that was really good because it was something I never had, and it was yummy.
What was the favorite thing that you had, even if you had before?
I don't know. Yeah, the desserts have been really good.
The desserts have been the best part, probably.
I don't know. I feel like the appetizers for me have been so good. But I mean, I would much rather have something savory than sweet.
Yeah. I like the desserts.
That was so great. Thanks. Garlicky prawns, crispy squid, and we already almost ate all of the ultimate garlic bread with rosemary.
They're appetizers.
Yes.
Meat plate.
Plank.
What I heard with the
Meat plank.
what I heard with the break and the floating of the grasshopper.
So we have prawn linguine. Sorry, we already ate it. Tagliatelle bolognese. And this is a penne carbonara. Mark's got that as well. All of this pasta was made fresh in this restaurant. And it was all delicious.
We're stuffed and we don't even have our main dish yet.
Yes, correct.
We got some live music on here.
So I got the Chianti braised short rib, and so did Mark. It's enormous. And we just had a ton of other food, so we'll see how this goes.
Got the lamb. I already tore into it a little bit. Pretty good, huh, guys?
This is delicious. Okay, we have a pavlova here with honeycomb and a pineapple sorbet that we're all sharing together because we are stuffed from our delicious meal. Remember? Yes. This is a magical place to eat. This was really nice.
Last evening on the ship.
No special effects music needed for this one.
True.
It's like a
Right, wait for me.
Hello. The cruise is done.
We're on our debarkation day,
So like an hour.
and yeah, we're waiting. We have a pretty late debarkation time because we have a later flight. So there was a survey earlier in the cruise asking us how we were getting home. So that allows, you know, people that have an earlier flight or whatever to get off quicker, which is fine. So yeah, we have it's 8:11 and our estimated time of getting off is 8:50. So we have a little time yet, but we packed up the whole room last night or yesterday and put all of our luggage outside by 11 p.m. last night. And they took it, you know, overnight off into some, you know, underground room or whatever. And then as soon as they got to the port, presumably they, you know, started organizing it in the port or in the terminal, whatever it's called, terminal. So we can grab it when we get off the ship. So that's nice. We don't have to, you know, struggle through the elevators and everything with all the people with our luggage.
That would be a mess. Yeah.
Yeah. So last night, I'm not sure where we left off, but last night we went.
That's my time stash.
That's how it's been the whole time.
Yeah. Last night we went to Jamie's Italian kitchen, or I don't know what it was called, Jamie's Italian, for supper. That was our last supper on the ship, and it was great. It was really, I loved it. I thought that the atmosphere was really fantastic too. We sat on their patio, which was in Central Park. So there's lots of, you know, greens and trees, and even some birds were flying around. And then a guy set up little music, like guitar, acoustic guitar. So we had some live music to listen to. And I thought it was probably my favorite food of the whole cruise.
It's pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the atmosphere and sitting outside and good food, way too much food as usual.
Yeah.
But yeah, then what did we do after that? We
came back and got our swimsuits on.
went in the hot tub. We didn't do anything before, huh?
I don't think so. Yeah. Well, Mark went to the teen club a little bit, I think.
Okay.
For like 2 match because then they closed up.
Oh yeah, they closed up for the next activity. So yeah, we came back here and got our swimsuits on and found a hot tub, which we had not done the whole time. Well, you know, I went in a hot tub a little bit during the day, but we had never done a nighttime hot tub. And we went into, there are 2 hot tubs, probably pretty near the middle. They have like a bowed window out that kind of come out from the ship.
It's not toward the middle, it's toward the front.
Towards the front.
Toward
yeah.
the front? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's right next to the solarium.
Yep.
So we went in there. There actually are little TVs, like way up high, and it's like an infinity side where the water goes over the side. It was dark, you know, so we couldn't see out to see the ocean, but they were huge. It was like 2 sides with a middle, and there was just another group in the one side, and so we had the other side all to ourselves. It was huge and really nice. So we stayed there for a while. And then we came back and got cleaned up and did our last shoving stuff in the bags and tagging them and everything to get them out in the hallway. I think that they were out in the hallway before 10 even.
Oh yeah.
They were some of the first ones out in the hallway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it was a good trip, right?
Yeah. So this morning we woke up and Mark slept in a little bit. Justin and I went out on the balcony, and we were already at the dock. Always Justin thinks since about 4.
About 4.
And it was about 6 when we got up. So we sat out there. It's really muggy in Miami. Then we went, as soon as Mark woke up, we went to the Windjammer. It was the first time the whole trip that it seemed really crowded at the Windjammer. We had a hard time finding a table just because everybody is crammed into this one time of eating breakfast rather than being able to like spread it out, which was, you know, the majority of the trip. So everybody has to go and get breakfast before they leave, and everybody has to leave by, you know, such a time. So it was rushed, or it was hard to find a spot, but there was plenty of food, and it was still good,
Yeah.
right? What's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast on the ship, Mark?
And for breakfast,
Yep.
probably those donuts.
Donuts.
Donuts were pretty good.
I really liked the scrambled egg pizza chicken thing that I had this morning. It was really good. But the donuts were really good.
Yeah, I mean, there's such a variety.
Yeah.
And it was all pretty fresh. It hadn't been sitting out for a long time.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
definitely turn over the food here.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing for a supper?
But the lobster with the tenderloin on the side that Kamek gave me.
What was your favorite thing for a supper?
Mine was probably lobster, but I mean, the lamb last night was pretty good too. I'm not a big lamb fan, but it was good.
Yeah, mine was that Chianti braised short rib last night at Jamie's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, that pasta last night was really good too.
Yeah. Yeah, the pasta, that could have been its own meal, and that was just like one stage of it.
What was your favorite dessert on the trip, Mark?
The baked Alaska and molten lava cake.
Okay.
I'd say the baked Alaska.
Okay. I don't know. I can't even remember all my desserts. There's a lot of good desserts.
Too many good desserts.
Yeah. What was your favorite activity that you did, Mark?
Probably going to the Ultimate Abyss.
Oh,
Ultimate Abyss? And you only did that 3 times.
okay. What was your favorite activity?
So what's the Ultimate Abyss?
The Ultimate Abyss is a 10-story dry slide that goes over the back of the ship and is the tallest water slide at sea. I mean the tallest slide at sea. Dry slide.
Dry slide, right.
No. Probably isn't any wet slide that tall.
No, that would be too heavy water,
Yeah.
I think.
No. I liked the laser tag. Ice skating was fun. Probably the shows were pretty fun.
Yeah, I loved the shows, like all the shows. There's Hairspray the musical, the Broadway show. There was an ice skating show called
Skate 2.0.
No.
No, 1977.
1977.
1977, which was a good year.
Yeah. Hero, which was fantastic.
Hyro.
It was like a water diving acrobatic show. Really, really great.
Aqua Nation.
No, there was, what was that fourth thing?
Flight.
Flight
Dream.
Flight Dare to Dream, which was kind of,
Chronicling the history of flight.
yes, like a theater show. Then there was Love and Marriage, which was kind of like a comedy, improv-y kind of thing.
Like Newlywed Game.
Like Newlywed Game. That was 18 plus. It was very funny. And not too
bad.
No.
Some
the
comedy
family
shows.
comedy. That was
Yep.
funny. We went to the adult comedy.
It was alright, yeah.
Yep. I really enjoyed going out on the catamaran in St. Martin. I think the whole day of St. Martin was
St.
great.
Martin's a good day. St. Thomas was a little rushed.
It was rushed. We had a shorter time in port because of the medical evac at Coco Key. But it was good. Coco Key was really fun, I thought.
It was.
That was
Huge pool.
yeah, that was really
Swim up
fun.
bar.
Yeah, I liked it because it seemed really like low stress.
Yeah.
You
Even though
know?
people tend to get injured there, apparently.
Yeah, but low stress, like just fun.
Just kind of chilling out.
Everything was included, you know, except for souvenirs, but the food and the drinks and stuff was all the same as the ship, like included in our fare, so that was nice. There's plenty of chairs. Yeah, nice.
So what are some tips or things we should keep in mind if we do this again? Things we can't forget.
I was happy with all of the tips that we had gotten about things to bring for our cruise cabin. I thought that I really liked how our cruise cabin was set up for the week, and it really felt homey, and it felt like organized, like we knew everything was. Like we were not living out of a suitcase. All of our suitcases were empty, stowed places. So yeah, it felt really nice.
Yep.
I don't know that there's anything that I brought that I wouldn't bring again for the cabin.
Yeah.
Mark found out he didn't really like his snorkel flippers, so we didn't really use those. What?
And you just didn't wear them after that first try.
Right. That's okay. You can use them at home, maybe. What else? Make sure that you get your pictures early.
Get your pictures early.
We had a deal on an early deal on some of the. There's like a roving photographer around the ship.
Couple.
Or yeah, a bunch. And they take pictures of you at dinner, and they take pictures of you like when you get on the ship and when you get off the ship at ports. And then there's little photo sessions set up on deck 5 around the dinner time, which we didn't really figure out until later. And so, like, that's probably my favorite picture. Yeah. Is that one that we had taken one time, and then that was night 5, and then night 6. We had some nicer clothes on, and I really wanted to go back, but we had too many things scheduled. It was hairspray. Well, we did main dining room lobster night, hairspray, signing up for skating, and a whole bunch of stuff. And so then we didn't go back to deck 5, thinking we would do it on night 7. But night 7, it was all closed down.
No pictures on day 7.
No pictures on day 7. So we lost that opportunity, and we only had about 50 pictures to choose from for our 20 that we got to take home. So there were families that we overheard or saw on the Facebook page that had like hundreds of pictures to choose from. Yeah. So that would have been nice to take better advantage, because there were some nice pictures. So that was disappointing.
Main dining room is definitely a good place to eat.
Yeah,
best place to eat.
Marky loved the main dining room the best.
For dinner.
For dinner. It's such a nice experience there. Your waiter, gets to know you, gets to know your name, can, like sees you somewhere else in the main dining room and greets you by name just from looking at you. Remembers, your preferences for dinner. There's 2. There's like the main guy and then like an assistant, and so they're keeping your drink filled the whole time. They're, taking your stuff away real fast. It's like nicely paced. We were not crowded in our table. We had a table for 4 for the 3 of us, and some of the tables for 2 seemed to be pretty close to the next table for 2, but our table had a nice space around it, so I didn't feel like we were right on top of another family. And
there was only one night where there were people next to us.
Right.
The other 2 nights,
the tables next to us were empty. Yeah.
All right, well.
What else, Marky? Any other tips?
I think the beverage package was worth it.
Yeah.
The refreshment package. We might not have spent as much money. We might not have got our drinks worth, especially on the port days.
Right.
But it was just nice not having to worry about it.
Yeah, you just go and you get your drink.
You get whatever drink you want. You don't have to sign anything. You just do it.
Right.
Yeah,
that was nice.
So we didn't get milkshakes at Johnny's.
No, we didn't get milkshakes at Johnny's, Johnny Rockets. We didn't ride the carousel. We didn't play
didn't have time. Didn't
golf.
Didn't play mini golf. Didn't climb the rock wall. There's just so much to do. You just don't have time.
So much to do.
So, which is a good thing.
Yep. We didn't run out of things to do. We could have done things that we liked even more than we did them, and there were things that we wanted to do that we didn't do because we didn't have time.
Definitely worthwhile to watch YouTube videos about cruising in preparation, because we
learned a lot.
We got it. We were the first on the ship. We got all the shows. We got.
Oh yeah, there was people that we heard that like didn't get any reservations or got reservations that they didn't want, so they were trying to like be in the walk-in line. which was crazy. So yeah, we got all of our reservations that we wanted. We got right on the ship as, you know, like, yeah, we're able to get the first embarkation time just because we knew how to do it. We had all the tips from the YouTube videos.
Oh.
So that was
Shout out to La Lita Loca.
Yes.
La Lido Loca.
Yes.
And the Jacob family.
And the Jacob family. And
Cruising with Josh.
Life Well Cruised.
Life Well Cruised.
Ordinary
Adventures.
Ordinary Adventures. Those are all people that we watched.
Yep.
That were super helpful. Oh, and the Royal Caribbean blog.
Royal Caribbean blog.
Yep.
Yep.
Super helpful. Just to know, like, there wasn't a learning curve. I mean, there still was a little. Obviously, some of these things that we missed, there was a little learning curve, but
we knew what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we came prepared and we made the most of it for sure.
Yep. Yep. We had our supplies, you know, whatever we needed to make our cruise cabin work the best. We had, you know, stuff planned out for oh my goodness, walk around, and, you know, lanyards for our cards so we didn't lose them, and all kinds of different things, right, Mark?
Yep.
Yep. Liked the balcony room, the ocean
was
view
great.
balcony room.
Yep, that's all we needed. You
Yep.
know, didn't need any more.
Yep, it was nice, but it was nice having the balcony. We, I hung things out on our 2 chairs to dry. That was nicer than trying to dry it in the pretty small bathroom. But I had those bands, like a big rubber band that would hold your beach towel onto a chair, and use those. Even though I'm not really sure that anything would have flown away in the wind, it didn't seem like it moved very much. It just
Not
was
too
like
much.
an insurance policy, so things didn't fly off of our chairs and into the ocean.
We had pretty good weather.
Mm-hmm.
It rained a little bit last night, but
Yeah, it rained as soon as we were trying to get into the hot tub. But that was kind of an experience, raining in the
Not
hot
right.
tub.
but it wasn't like scorching hot. You know,
No,
it wasn't more than 85. I don't think.
it's hotter here in Miami than
Yeah.
it was on the trip.
Yeah, it's humid here. All right.
It was
Well,
good. Well, Mark, would you want to go on a cruise again?
Yep.
You want to go on a cruise again next year?
Yep.
You want to go on a cruise again next month?
Yep.
what was the guy?
Next week?
Super Mario.
Oh yeah, there was like a
How many cruises has he gone on?
500 since 1999.
it's nuts.
You know, 500 cruises in 23 years, and he's got 120 or something on his schedule.
It's nuts.
That's a lot of cruising.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know that we would do the specialty dining again.
No, we don't need to.
I mean, Jamie's was
Maybe we just go to Jamie's.
Jamie's was a highlight for me. Like,
Yeah.
that was really great. But I did, and I understand Mark's missing the main dining room when we were not there, because
We had a really good waiter.
it was so good. But I mean, maybe all of them are that good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the food was good.
Mm-hmm. It was really great. The main dining room was a highlight. Right, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. We're still, we should be
20 minutes till we got to get off the ship.
20 minutes to get off the ship, man. Okay.
Until next time.
Yep.
Bye.